ዛሬ ይህን ምርጥ ጓደኛዬ ነው ያው የባሮይ 5 ዓመት በአንድ ክላስ የተማርነ ውድ ጓደኛዬ ነውና እሱን እንግዲህ እስካሁን 5 ዓመት ሲቆይ ያለውን ኤክስፒሪየንስ ያው ሼር ሊያደርገን ዛሬ ተገናኝተናል ማለት ነው። ዌልካም ባንድራዘር ቴንክ ዩ ፎር ጊቪንግ ሚ ዮር ታይም።
Thank you, Darso. He's my classmate, my friend, my dorm mate this year, the last year.
Yes.
So, and the fourth year.
3 times we was in one dorm, madam?
3 times, of course. 3 times, like 3 years. Like 3 years. So, thank you, Darso, for try to see my thoughts on this journey.
Yes.
So, we had been together for the last 4 years. We are in the 5th year now, so together since 2021.
So introduce yourself.
My name is Gatwich. I'm South Sudanese.
So how you come here? Is it in a scholar or?
Yeah, you know the Ethiopian and South Sudan government, they have linkage. Like we're African, we have linkage. Okay. So there is a scholarship here, and then there is a scholarship in South Sudan. So I came here by scholarship.
Oh.
Then I joined pharmacy.
Yeah, you joined pharmacy. Why you are interested for joining the pharmacy department?
There is many. Like we African, we have health. There is no impact on that. So we need to eradicate some disease. So we have to contribute based on what we are interested in. So on top of that, I joined pharmacy because I need to be businessman.
Okay.
And that is the reason why I joined the pharmacy, and then I have to have input in the health care center, especially in Africa. And we have to eradicate some disease like very minor disease, and then they have impact in our health condition. So we have to work on it, and that is the reason why I joined the health.
So you contribute by making drugs available for another area, and also another reason that you choose. One thing in pharmacy, it is a business. The second, it is a profession. So based on this, you choose pharmacy department. So another question let me ask you. You studied in Wallo University for 5 years. Was in one class. So what was challenging you when you started in your journey?
Yeah, there is many challenges. So there is a weather challenge, and then there is university has many challenge, especially the food that we eat, and then the dorm that we are living, the weather, the climate that we are facing. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cool, especially here in Desi. It's very, very cool, as you know.
Yeah.
Those who come from like warm area, it's difficult for them. And then when you go to academic,
for the food, especially Injera.
For the food, last time when I was first year in 2021, which is 2013 in Ethiopian calendar, yes. I was in the technology conference. So for like the 7 months when I was first year, I was eating double because that is a bitter taste for Injera.
Okay.
And that make me draw back for Injera. So until I adapted it, even if I order food from outside, which is the cafeteria that are making their own food, like it is good, but that is a bitter taste.
Yeah.
So make me withdraw back. I have a withdrawal back from that.
So you adapt Injera through time, madam?
I get Injera a long ways now.
Oh.
I could get. I could guess.
Now you learn Injera.
I'm good now. Yeah. I'm very good in Injera.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
How was the course?
Okay, the academics is the language barrier. Only the language barrier. You can do anything if you are committed to
speaking Amharic.
Everybody is speaking. The students, the lecturer. So they will just tell the point in Amharic. So I will not catch that point. So I will miss it. So when I was reading, I will not remember anything.
The main point reading.
The main point was
point
first.
because everybody speaking Amharic.
So that is the reason.
It was challenging.
Which is the language barrier. Yeah, and the course too, there are two lots, especially one semester you can get 13 course, 11 course, 9 course. So especially in the second semester, first year, so there was almost 9 course. In the second year, first semester 13 course, which is including the microbiology, the immunology, and that's the first cytology.
Yeah, it was
so
many courses.
there are almost 9 plus 3, which is 11, 3 in 1. So that's
it's
why, it was too much.
That's too much.
And then when you go to the second semester, you get 10 courses. And then when you go to 9 courses, the minimum is 8 courses, I guess. From the minimum is
7 or
7.
8.
7 or 8 courses. So the course was too low, and the time was very, very limited. Because the semester is like 4 months.
It was runner.
Yeah, it was runner.
I remember.
So it was runner. So we just overloading within the limitation of time, and that was it. Anyway, it's good now. It's fine. I can encourage you. You can do it.
Yes. What about the therapy? It was for therapy.
Okay. For the clinical courses, like pharmacology, the medicinal chemistry. Before you get the therapy, you will get along with those courses. So they are a basic course for therapy. And when you come clinical, to become a clinical pharmacist, you have to go through the clinical course like pharmacology, medicinal chemistry 1, 2, pharmacology 1, 2, and then you will go to the pharmaceutical analysis. You will get all the formulation of the drug, and then when you go to pharmacotherapy, you'll go from 1 up to 4. So to become clinical pharmacist, you will go through. So they are good. 1 and 4, they are complicated because the last one is, which is the therapy for, is infectious. It's very broad, and there is an idea of that one because the management of the antibiotics, they are misusing, especially in the world. Is one of the risk factors, which is the antimicrobial resistance is the world pandemic, which is every health. Every health is facing that. So there is the arrangement of that. So you need to be just not to use the available drugs that you have because of the resistance. So the antimicrobial, it is one of the main factors. And oncology, which is the cancer, and there is no treatment actually now for the cancer. So you have to manage. It's very difficult. It's complicated. And therapy one, when you see it is introduction role, like the electrolyte, you have to know the value, the reference value. So it is complicated. We have a lot of, especially in the periodic table, we have a lot of element, we have a lot of vitamins. We have to know which disorder is. If there is either low or high in the reference value.
For each disease, their own lab.
There is a own lab test. There is a own lab value, so you have to know the lab value, and which is very complicated. You know this from your kidney, from your liver, from electrolytes, especially the calcium, the potassium. When there is a PQ long in the heart, so you will know which one is this. So you have to interpret. So it is very difficult, especially cardiovascular disorder, the cardiovascular disease. So it is very, very, very challenging. But therapy 2 is good. Therapy 3 good. Only psychiatry.
So you pass, I passed all of these very long huge courses, and we finished
the clinical.
The fourth year class theory. So on the fifth year, we joined the hospital attachment or what? So how was it?
Okay. When we see the really life, because you wake up in the morning, because we spend 1 year in the hospital. You wake up in the morning, you wash your face, you go to cafeteria, and you will go to the bus station, you will wait the bus, and you will go to hospital. For the first 8 months, so we just do it like routine. It is daily routine. So we adapted it. Even if you will go to job after graduation, because you adapt already, you are exposed to the world. I mean, to the real life. We see many things that we didn't see in the.
We were in many words.
And it was interesting than the class. Like it is 3 times. It is 3 times than the normal class, than the theory. Because you see it, you interact with different health professionals. You communicate with doctors, you communicate with nurse. You know how the medication are given by nurse, and you see how because as a pharmacy, the reason why we go to the hospital, we see how the drug are using by the other health professional, from pediatric.
Rationality of the drug.
The
rationality of drug.
The rationality of drug use. So how the health professionals are using the drug, is it the way that's based on the guideline or what? That's why the reason why we are sent to the hospital and see in different departments, either the OPD, either the pediatric, either the internal medicine, and psychiatrics, ambulatory, so which is OPD, oncology. So the reason why we're going to see what we learn in the theory, and then are they applying in practical or not? So the reason why we go there, and it is more interesting. 3 times, as I said before,
because it is practical.
It is a practical. So we see it in different section, in different department, even in the department, in our department, which is the hospital, pharmacy, and community pharmacy. How the pharmacists communicate with the patient, or with the caretaker, or with the parent of the baby. So we saw everything. So in the real world, we'll just add something what we didn't reach. So because the time was very small, like the maximum is 4 weeks in one, and the minimum is 2 weeks in one department. So the first year was interesting, which is 3 times and then theory class. So we get something, at least what we get.
So you get what you need, right?
Definitely.
In different words.
Definitely.
Wow. So finally, we are in the last year. We graduate after
less than 100
months.
Less than 100 days.
3 months. So what you advise for fresh students or for coming students to join this department, the pharmacy department?
Actually, my advice, the problem in this world is like when you copy someone gift. Anyone is born by gift. You came to this world with your own gift. But when you copy someone gift, there is something that ends with you, or you will end with something. So if your contribution to the world is to be a part of the health care, or to be an engineer, or to be a psychologist, or to be part of the social, so you will know what you're going to do. So my advice for those who, or for the young generation to come to join the health science or my department or as a pharmacist, so they have to get along with what they need. Especially, you will not grab everything. Like in the pharmacy, there's many departments. You will become a pharmacologist, you will become a clinical pharmacist, or you will become a social science pharmacist. So you will be either pharmaceutical promoter or marketer, or you will go to either a lawyer. You will go to the court and you will see how the drug are using, because that's why we use term drug abuse. If there is those drugs that are using in the community, so they will go to court and they will have at least one pharmacy, which is a specialist, and you will be a regulatory affairs specialist. So you will get that department when you go to the as a specialist. So there is many opportunity.
Yeah.
You will be part of it.
Yeah.
And maybe you become a businessman, or you will become a clinical pharmacist. You will work in the hospital. You will communicate. There is many parts and many positions for the pharmacy. So you can highly join the pharmacy, or you can go to another department like medicine. Many people they love pharmacy because you could have a time with your family. You will devote your life on that on the daytime or nighttime, but at least you have a time. That is a time frame for you to go to work, to go to. But as a medicine, to become a doctor, you don't have time for those things. You spend your life in the hospital. You will stay there. As you know the life the doctor life and the pharmacy life is totally different. And which one is rich? Sometimes pharmacy is rich than it's maybe rich than doctor.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I'm very sure. You could mention. Could I mention someone?
Very sure.
Could I mention someone? You know someone. So depending on what you know. I mean, if you have become a drug pharmaceutical promoter, you have to know your drug, your information.
My interest in
I think you become.
I will join.
Yeah, so you have to know your products in good way. You have to know in detail. So you will sell what you know.
Yes.
You will not sell something that you don't know. You have to be familiar with your products, depend on from where they manufacturing until the product is end. So
until the patient.
Until the patient. So until the customer or the client or the user. So my advice, if you are interested in that, you can not to be pushed by another or other factors or external factors. So you have to go along with your interest. That's
So if they are interested, it is like because it is both professional and it is business. On top of that is business. So everybody on the coming students should be understand this opportunity and content. ቤተሰቦች ጥሩ ቆይታ ነበረን እንግዲህ ከጋቶች ጋር ማለት ነው። ዩቲዩባችን ሳብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንዳይረሳ ማለት ነው። በቀጣይ ሌሎችንም መረጃዎች ስለምናካፍላችሁ ሰብስክራይብ እያደረጋችሁ ጠብቁን። እሺ